Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Bonjour à tous, comment vous allez les gens? Moi, ça va très bien. C'est parti pour continuer le jeu Trilogie Stratégie. Normalement, il y a le tournoi et le mariage à faire. On va commencer à passer, alors c'est parti. Je vais pas vous mentir, j'ai hâte de savoir comment ça va donner tout ça.
Father, I bring to you my betrothed.
Alors déjà, on va voir le daron.
A pleasure to meet you, my lord. I am Frederica of House S.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
Bah, jusqu'ici, ouais, c'est bien, c'est déjà cool.
Were it not for the efforts of House Wolfort, the Saltiron War would rage on still today. I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family.
There is no need. You are tired from your journey, I am sure. Pray rest easy tonight.
Thank you, my lord. I believe that in any journey, the first step is the most important. Before we go forward together, I should like to know why you chose to welcome one of Rosellan blood, such as I.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong.
Pray forgive my insolence.
Tu fais tu
And
écoutes.
yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation. I
Yeah,
should
see?
like to know what you wish of me, that I might live up to your expectations.
A most reasonable request. Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to... And yet, while Lady Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister, at the same time she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine. And House Wolford, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king. If the aim was to forge the strongest bond we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
just so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
Non.
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
We could be cast away like pawns.
Precisely. Such are the schemes of those who rule nations.
Oh, salaud.
I understand now. And yet, no matter how impure the intentions behind this arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the wolf.
Well said, my son. If that is your decision.
Father!
Lord Simone!
I am an old man, and my health is not what it once was. For this reason and more, I have made... As of this day, I abdicate my position as Lord. You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But, Father, I am not ready to...
Ah, mais t'es pas obligé, il peut plus.
My decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than... Think always about what your subjects need from you. Weigh your choices carefully, then take action. Do so, and I have no doubt you will make a great lord.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our...
T'as raison.
Lady Frederica, your fate is not a simple one. There are many who would try to use the both of you as Paul. Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife. This is House Wolfort's entreaty, and the wish of a father.
Of course, my lord. 'Twas
Non, ils ont un bon cœur.
Beg pardon, my lord, but Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have...
Very well. Presiding over tonight's banquet will be my final duty as Lord. Tomorrow's ceremony will mark the beginning of yours, my son. And after that will be your wedding. Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days.
Oh, sans bon père. Non, il est cool. Non, sérieux, il est vachement cool. J'apprécie son père. Je l'apprécie. Non, on va voir. Le mariage, c'était pas tout de suite. Je pensais que le mariage allait faire en même temps que la cérémonie, mais pas du tout.
30 years after the salt iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joys united at last in common cause. The kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant. This uneasy alliance between once bitter enemies will herald a new era of tranquility in this long embattled realm.
Bah, c'est bien ça.
One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify this accord and toast to its success. Among those who would forge this road is Sarah Noah Wolffort, inheriting the title of Lord Wolf.
Ah non, c'est à leur tour. Enfant de siècle.
Welcome to Castle Wolfort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture...
You are too kind, Lord Simon. You too have served, though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise. None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost. I hear that Lady Frederica is the Archduke's half-sister. I must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Your curiosity is only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Sarah Noah Wolfort, at your service.
And I am Frederica.
Ah, c'est bien, c'est bien ça.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us. For today, I intend to step down and leave House Wolfort in some...
You're abdicating your position. Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both. I imagine the lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new...
Pray, go easy on the boy, my lady.
I hear that young Lord Dragan of Esfrost shall also be in attendance.
Indeed. He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his...
Good. I would like to hear more of this new explosive substance he means to use to blast the tunnel. As a fellow scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am always curious to learn how great discoveries are made.
Ouais, faut profiter.
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
Dragan's gone to see the city. He was halfway there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Ah, he is your cousin, yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out in his...
Very good. Though I will host tonight's festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House. Our guests are the most esteemed personages of their respective nations.
Of course, Father.
Ah, le majordome. Le petit majordome qui est très sympa. Ah, désolé les gens, je sais que c'est un peu de blabla et c'est un peu les choses que les gens aiment pas. Mais voilà, c'est un peu le principe, c'est un peu le but du jeu, puis comprendre qu'est-ce qui s'est passé quoi. Ok. Là, par exemple, moi je peux bouger. J'ai trouvé le bouton pour courir, ok. Je crois ça c'est déjà pas mal. Les autres c'était des choix un peu nuls. La sécurité elle s'en fout. J'ai juste trouvé, c'est juste un chercheur qui adore s'entourer dans la vie quoi. Fais attention. Bon, on dirait que tu t'amuses bien. Un tonneau vide, ce sera parfait pour te cacher, non? C'est bien. Voilà, pour bien se cacher. Je prends la première. Ça devrait être un dirigeant pour dire oh, vas-y, cache-toi bien. Comme ça, il était 3 heures maintenant. Donc que ce soit cash et bien. Ah, je peux rentrer dans les. Ah ouais. Je trouve ça un peu mal poli, rentrer chez les gens, mais ok. Ok. Ok, c'était juste une expédition, je vais pas le chercher. J'ai cru qu'au début, plus que je le cherchais. À mon avis, je crois que. À mon avis, quand ça partit en couille, ce sera vers le tournoi. Ça m'étonnera que ce soit tout de suite, quoi.
I thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord Dragan?
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord. That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being frank. Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
I have heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
As do
Ah,
I.
c'est bien, c'est bien, c'est bien, c'est
Finally,
bien. C'est comme
our
ça qu'il faut faire
nations
des
enter
alliés.
into an age unfettered by war. With Esfrost's iron, Hyzan's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, we must regard each other as equals and forge mutually beneficial.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan. Do you mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
I need not imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Perhaps the young ones, yes. What do
Eh merde.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank you for acknowledging that. Though it strikes me that your words are measured.
You needn't be so non-committal, Lord Serenoa. It is only reasonable that the three of us have differing. However, that is all the more reason for us to be open to frank discussion.
Honored guests, pray forgive my son. We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally. This, however, I can say. We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may. Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still, we will not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need. No matter how mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
Yes, Lord Simone.
I apologize if I spoke out of turn. But the fact remains that as every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows, and salt is the cause. The common folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved. All those who live require it. Not just those lucky enough to be born.
You agree with me?
How I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess. But perhaps this joint mining venture of yours may lead to the...
Indeed, we must set our gazes to the future. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.